Hi everyone. Now this is the weekly chart of Hindustan Unilever, which I think is a very interesting study in Elliott wave theory. If you look at the weekly chart, you can see that you can almost count five waves up, with here being wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 and 5. And then there has been this whole sideways movement. So let us zoom in on this sideways movement and see what is going on here. So if you can see very clearly that this is basically a three-wave move down, this is a three-wave move up, and this is probably a three-wave move down. But this wave has not touched this low levels yet. So it looks like a running flat. Basically a 3, 3 and 3 pattern WXY, and it is a running flat. It can also be a truncated flat. That would mean that there is a lot of bullishness over here at this low. So that is one possibility. But the things will become to clarify once we look at the daily chart. And I will tell you at the daily chart what happened and why did we go long. But the critical level is this level of 2140. This should not get violated if this wave count is over and this flat correction is over. So keep that in mind. So let us now switch over to your daily chart, and the daily chart becomes very interesting. And this is how the daily chart panned out. So you can see this is a clear three-wave move down, A, B, and C, or WXY. So what we can do here is see where this trend line gets violated. So this was the wave down, the last wave down, and then it started to rise pretty much, broke out of this trend line, and then retested this channel, and then went into a sideways consolidation, then came down. But I would probably want to count this as a 5 up, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and A, B, C down. So now let us start to label our waves because we need a working labeling to go forward. So here we go now. So we have this 5-wave move up for wave 1, a A, B, C correction for wave 2, and then the stock just took off. So what did we do? What we did here was we drew a channel here. So all the things can be pretty much seen in channels. So this was a channel and this was almost a center line reversal. So as soon as this stock broke out of this channel here, we went long in futures. And this was our entry point here, right here. Because we are looking, this bar was very promising. This bar was very bullish. So on the next day, we were ready with our orders. And as soon as this crossed, we had a sitting order there and we went long. And we have been handsomely rewarded for that. And you can see now there is a gap here. Now this gap is always a breakaway gap which is seen in impulsive waves and especially in third waves. So what are we looking at here? We are looking at a third wave starting from this low. So this wave has got much more to go. What are the targets? So you can use this projection thing to make targets here. So our targets for the third wave, the first is equality, which is anyway given, it should be achieved. But ideal wave target for a third wave is 1.61 times, and which comes in over 2830 all the way there. So we are holding this future one lot for 2830 and we'll be rolling it over as the weeks and months go by. Obviously, we will be having a trailing stop loss as per our own parameters because nothing is perfect. I mean, this wave count could turn out to be wrong, and this could just be an ABC, and it can come down anytime. But that is how the market is like, guys. You got to go with your conviction and see if it works out or not. So we are long on Hindustan Unilever. It is pretty much overbought right now. So we are expecting a small correction. but we are good with it. We just do not get out of long-term position or medium-term positions because of short-term overbought conditions, because they're very hard to time. But the main thing is that this looks like a third wave, and then there'll be a fourth and a fifth, so much higher targets. So what are the long-term targets for those people who are holding deliveries? So let's go back to the weekly chart. That will make it very, very interesting. Now the weekly chart, if you have to reset the price scale, yeah, this is a weekly chart here. So if we are thinking that this is a whole wave up and this is the wave ABC down, a new impulse is starting. So a new impulse starting means that this height 3000 level has to be crossed. I mean, that is almost a given. So if you are holding your positions for as delivery or long term, I would say you should hold on for at least 3000, and then depending on the wave structure as that it goes to 3000, we can project further targets. But the main thing here is that this stock is probably entering a very big bull run, and a bull run which you have not seen for a very long time. At least for the last 3 years, there has been no bull run. So it is pretty exciting. Let us see what happens. And that's all for today. And we will be covering some more stocks in the days and weeks to come. Thank you. Bye bye. And thank you for listening. If you like this content, please subscribe and please share on your social media. Bye bye. Thank you.